Hey y'all. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum. Wait. I need to do the thing. Today, we're gonna be talking about social media. Not YouTube, of course, because I clearly have YouTube and it's my only connection to the outside world. So, YouTube is in, everything else is out. Okay. Put that on a okay. Anyways, I haven't had social media for a year. Now, I'm not talking like strictly. I'm saying like Instagram every once in a while, YouTube always, and TikTok. I watch Levi Corlin whenever she uploads, and some Claudia Walsh. Sometimes Kennedy Walsh if I'm feeling self-destructive. But we don't have to get into that. So I literally just search up like 3 people's names, and I'm not gonna tell you Sylvia Gani sometimes Mara. I'm not gonna tell you all the people I search up, okay? But I watch it so occasionally that it doesn't have any effect on my mind, except that I like 10 minutes or 20 or an hour out of my day, like once a week. I don't know. Stop asking me questions, okay? We don't have to live the exact same life, okay? All I have to say is that not having social media has literally completely changed who I am as a person. And I'm going to tell you why you need to do the same thing as me. I'm going to tell you why you need to delete social media. Do you know why? Because you will wake up one day, like me, a year later, and realize, oh my God, I have not been living my life. I have not been in control of any of my thoughts. I have been regurgitating different variations of someone else's opinion time and time and time again. And the cycle is just so, it's a 5-minute news cycle, man. Like you constantly, if you were like me a year ago, TikTok is an everyday thing, an every hour thing, in every situation with any silences kind of thing. If you're constantly in a cycle of regurgitation of other people's opinions and thoughts and you take them in as your own, whether you like it or not, babe, if you hear someone's thoughts, you are thinking their thoughts, okay? If you take it in as your own and you don't have time to fully comprehend it, like a week, I would say, and the next day you're literally taking in God knows how many other people's thoughts in a cycle, and you kid yourself by saying, I was the same the whole time. Before TikTok, I was exactly like this. Okay? Now I'm just looking at other people's lives. Now I'm just in tune with the outside world when I'm completely alone. Now I'm just like one of the girls. Like I'm connected. You know what I mean? Like I know all the inside jokes. I know all the celebrity gossip. Who the frick cares? Are you? I'm not gonna insult you right now because this is supposed to be a safe space. But you know what I'm thinking. I'm kidding. It is a safe space, okay? I don't judge. But I'm just trying to say that I'm trying to beat you into submission, basically. I'm trying to tell you that you literally will not be able to exercise the muscle that is your brain if you continue to consume the rest of humanity rather than embracing your own humanity, kind of thing. Like, you need to find out who you are as a single individual organism on this planet, completely disconnected from the outside world, completely disconnected from whatever media cycle you're going through, and to just like discover who you are, man. Like okay, let me give you an example. I now actually recognize that I am deeply mentally scarred. That like there are like, and this took me a year. Okay, maybe I'm just like maybe I hit puberty late, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, my experience, because literally everyone I am around has social media, okay? It's like, I'm talking no Instagram. I'm talking no X. I'm talking no TikTok, okay? Live like me. I'm kidding. Like, I don't know what is. Like, I have YouTube. Like, I don't know. But my YouTube is all, like, usually pretty, like, educational stuff, spiritual stuff, things that will, like, help me, like, enable my mind into different categories of thought. Like, maybe I disagree with something, but this person's like in a different sector of their life, but also spiritually. And honestly, the only reason I've developed ever at all in any way is because of Allah. So it's like, if I'm seeing someone else's opinion on Allah, I don't mind that because I may be disagreeing, but I find the discomfort of like, oh wait, I disagree is actually like a reflection of who I am. And I need to stop and listen to what that person is saying, because why do I disagree? How uncomfortable will it make me if I just watch it? And why does it make me so uncomfortable? I must overcome this. And I would have never done that like a year ago. Like, guys, I was just like what? And I was so into it too. Like, it's like, oh, fun makeup ideas. Oh, fun outfit ideas. Oh, individualism is dead, but it isn't, because look, we're all so unique, but we're really not if you're literally just part of like this weird like codependency of like other people, and you're like just in it, and it's never ending, and it's like, where am I? Where do you start? Where do I end? The human centipede. Who's in the front? Who's in the back? Like, man, what's happening? Like, it gets really confusing really fast, okay? And you don't even know it's confusing until you've stopped, until you delete, like, literally. Have you ever sat down and been like, okay, if I can't survive without something, I need to actually delete it from my life for a little bit until I can reach a point where I can survive without it? Just because this dependency on something that's humanly manufactured and that wasn't existing like 50 years ago feels a little unhealthy in ways that I can't really describe. But what happened to me as a kid, man? Like, what was I like as a kid? Can I connect back to that? Like I used to really love flip phones, even as a child, okay? I don't love them anymore just because I've grown so far away from it because of the world that I live in. But, like, parts of me will awaken in moments of, like, silence and reflection where I'm like, God, I, like, got rid of a bunch of my clothes, and I was like, oh my God, I feel so good for not having 500 shoes, blue, black, red, blah, for every day of the week, different heels, different stuff. Like, I put the hijab on, like, all of this individuality of what I truly like, despite how isolated I feel from society, which, yeah, not fun, but who cares? Because I went through that already. I already went through the whole, I'm so isolated, let me completely change who I am in middle school and high school. Babe, I'm over that. I want to know who I am now. And it's hard, and it's going to be really, really hard, and it's probably going to get harder. But if on the other side of it, I'm, like, absolutely deleting myself from the trauma that people inflicted on me, despite me not knowing I was living as that person who still was holding all of that trauma and still shaped by all of that trauma. Like, just riding the wheel of, like, walking through that trauma and then continue walking, holding it, and not doing anything differently, just, like, burying that deep without even realizing. Like, do you guys get what I'm saying? And so to, like, make drastic changes in my life was my first step of being like, I will not continue to be the person that was shaped by that. I will revert back to who I was as a child, who I was as that person, and who I am now. And I will combine all three of those things and, like, transcend them until I am beyond that, and I am a completely new formed human being who understands who she is, who understands what she likes, despite the opinions of society. I need to drown out all of those voices, all of those really, really nasty, dirty feelings of, like, shame and isolation and otherness of, like, who I am comparatively to literally everyone else around me. No, I don't want to live life as a drone. My mind is half on and half off and never really knowing who I am. It's more dangerous to know half of everything than to know nothing at all. Something that's been reoccurring. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to know half of everything. I want to be full. I want to be whole. And in order to be whole, I can't be everyone else. I just need to be me. Absolutely, purely raw me. Who was I as a kid? Who I was before I was, traumatized. Like, all of us, like, literally all of us. I think I'm so different than everyone else when I was a kid. I would feel absolutely other. And I was absolutely other, but so were you, because we're two completely different persons. So why do we consume the same stuff and act the same way now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't act the same way. Like, you have your aesthetic or whatever, but your aesthetic is not who you are. It's what you wear. Putting such a weight on how you externally represent yourself is really just internally neglecting who you are. No, because you're not really addressing who you are on the inside. You're just addressing how you like to look and what feels good when you wear it. And like, these earrings, like, they completely match who I feel on the inside. Like, my soul is so connected to them. What is your soul, man? Are they these earrings? No. Who are you? really? Who are you? And why do you hold such weight on these things? What if they were all stripped away? What if it was just you? Your face, your mind, your thoughts, your actions, your destiny, your character. You completely alone. No one else to cling on to. No one else to watch. No one else to vicariously live through. Just you. What does your life look like? Do you like your life? Do you appreciate all the decisions you make? Do you look back on your day and say, I'm proud of who that person was a couple hours ago? I'm proud of how I interacted with my environment? Or are you just proud that you thought like everyone else and you felt a kinship with people because they were agreeing with you? What do you really think? Who are you really? Do you really like being this person and not truly knowing who you are? Do you really like the fact that you don't even know if you've resolved all of your trauma or really embraced who you were as a kid? When you think of that kid that felt rejection, think of those very vulnerable, traumatizing moments. Does your mind shy away from it? Do you feel like you're in a corner just running away from that memory or from embracing that kid instead of running away from them? They're just as scared as you, man. Hug them. Grab them. Yank them to you. And be like, look at me now, man. I know who I am. And no, it's not because I look cool or because I have a really cool haircut or because I'm bold and everyone loves to look at me when I walk outside. No, it's because when I'm alone, I have habits that I'm proud of. When I feel my mind rushing, I have healthy coping mechanisms. I take a run. I do some push-ups. I don't know, whatever exerts your excessive energy. But are you proud of your individual habits? Your individual lifestyle? Not how your wall looks or how much money you have or how cute your dog looks or whatever, your relationship online. I don't know. Whatever is just aesthetically, materialistically pleasing to other people and makes your life look pleasing. When you're alone in your solitude, what does your mind look like without other people's thoughts? Okay. Just think about these things, man. The intricacies of who you are is beautiful. If only you'd get to know it, But yeah. Obviously, first and foremost, I cannot stress this enough. God is like the only I feel like a Mormon knocking on people's doors and giving you a pamphlet. Okay, I'm not trying to be annoying. Okay, I'm trying to be honest and real despite how inane it may sound or how disconnected from reality or crazy it may be. Yeah, I do believe that if I pray, I'll have more blessings in my life, because guess what? Hypothesis, in fact. I don't know science, okay? Excuse my language. I haven't said that F word in a very long time. I sound like a child. Again, these things that you do to better yourself, that I do to better myself, they sound stupid. I can recognize that. But it's not, because I've never been more attuned to who I am. And do you know why? It's because I see all my faults and they make me deeply uncomfortable. And I see the work that I need to do. And I see the fact that I don't even see all the work that I need to do. And I recognize that I know absolutely nothing. But I'm cool. Do you know why I'm cool? Guess. Good. Wait, no. Tap me on the shoulder. Okay. Because of God. Okay. That was lame. But yeah. Man, it's just the truth. Try it. Just try it. What are you gonna lose? Okay, you're a little weird. Okay, you're alone in your room. What are you gonna lose if you just convert to Islam or whatever? I believe that there's only one God and Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his messenger. Okay, what's gonna happen? Is the world gonna implode? Are you gonna feel stupid? Okay, we're all stupid. We know nothing. You and me, we're exactly the same. I don't care if you got a freaking education in Harvard. Okay, maybe we're not. But in the eyes of God, we're all the same. It just depends on how good of people we are or how much we try to be good with what God has given us, Because even $1 million is a test. What are you going to do with that money? What are you going to do? with the situation that you've been given. Man, I'm gonna end here before we get like existential. Okay, so alaikum, thank you for watching my video. Okay, so I want to learn again though.